up? What up? What up? You already know it's your main man, Sir Dookie Duke in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got the Fab Three up in here. We got my man Sal, my man Gotti up in here. We
What's
got some
up?
new people on the show. We got some new and old, some recurrences up in the show. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Rod Cali. You know what I'm saying? Bang Bang Niner Gang coming all the way from what is it? Florida or Florida? Ain't that way how y'all say it down there? Florida.
I don't know. We here.
And then we got another guy on, man. You know what I'm saying? He's rocking the wrong green, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, he's a Joe Namath Jets fan for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, we can talk about him, but we can't really talk about him because he's my landlord. So we can't really go super in per se. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to intercept, but we can go in on them, but not all the way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but before y'all do anything, man, go ahead and turn those notifications, man. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another show, like my man Michi says. And look, right now we about to get into it. So Jared, man, if you don't mind, go ahead and tell the people where you're hailing from, man, and all that stuff, good stuff about you, man.
Hey, I know y'all saw I got my Super Bowl 3 patch here.
They made those back
Jersey
then?
City, man, but I'm not here to talk about the Jets. I know y'all gonna,
Hell no, we ain't here to talk about them.
But
Them
I'm here to
motherfuckers
talk
ain't
about
make
the
it.
Niners in Philly. That's what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, Sal, man, how you been, man? What's going on? Gotti, what's up, man? See you rocking the green today.
All right, man. Always green, baby.
That's right. All right. So, look, hey, right, you already know, man, it's Bang Bang Niner Gang. Ain't that what y'all say? Bang Bang Niner Gang?
Motherfucking day. If y'all didn't know and y'all thought I was going to come in here and be nice, I came for blood. I came for violence. Walk over your trap, take over your trap. Last time I remember we was in Philly, 42-19. I ain't say it's going to be that type of outcome, but I just remember that last time. That's how it was. That's all I'm saying. What up, fellas?
All right. So, ain't not much, man. We in here. So look, man, we just gonna hop into it, okay? All right. So first up on the docket, we gonna go to Gotti, man. Yo, what's the game plan for the Eagles on offense? I'm gonna tell y'all mine, but I'm gonna tell y'all mine later because y'all already know I'm the assistant to the assistant coordinator.
So this is what I came up with, man. I knew last week everybody was upset that we had a great running game in the first half with Tank, and then fourth quarter we didn't see him at all, right? This is what I'm thinking. That we rested Tank, right, in that fourth quarter, and Tank is going to get probably 25 to 30% of the rushes tomorrow. So we rested Tank to put him more in the running game, which we've been asking for, to get him more involved in the running game. So I think we're going to increase the runs with Tank, and we're going to air the ball out tomorrow.
All right. Okay. Sal, man, what you think, man? What you think we're going to do?
Hey, I think like a lot of stuff God has been saying, like, first of all, we got to make sure we get a good first down, whatever it is. First and 5 yards, 6 yards, whatever the case may be. And then I think when we get those second and shorts, that's I think they're going to air it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to be expecting that. They're going to expecting us to. They're going to try to clog it up. They're going to be looking for Saquon. They're going to try to clog up the box. But we get a second and short. They're going to air it out. And I think tomorrow is going to be a Devontae Smith day tomorrow. That's what it's going to be.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna slide it downtown to Jared, man. What you think the game plan for the Eagles is tomorrow? Because y'all ain't got no game plan. Y'all's game plan is trying to figure out whose feet gonna be deeper in the sand at Cancun. But go ahead, man.
We already in Cancun, man. Hey, y'all both said it, man. Y'all better run the ball. I just don't think the Eagles are too tough when they don't run the ball. I mean, like I just don't trust Jalen Hurts anymore. For the passing game, you guys better run the ball, man. Better feed those running backs. You said Tank. But Saquon is the guy. He's the guy.
On paper.
Yeah, on paper he is the guy. But
hey, when y'all won y'all last bowl, who won it for you? It was
not Saquon. He got us there. He got us there. He had the numbers there.
Y'all don't feed him all year no more, so y'all better use him now.
All right, okay. So Rob, man, what you think, man? What you think what's going on our offense? If you want to talk about
it. No, you good. I'm gonna talk both sides and I'm gonna keep it 100. If y'all run the ball on us, we don't have a chance. We don't have any actual linebackers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This week we getting rental players just to make a game even happen. Guys don't know the scheme to the fullest. I know it's just plug and play, but nah, it ain't that simple. If you guys run the ball on us, good luck. Good night, Irene. That's how I feel. Passing the ball, I don't know. And I've been saying this for now 3 years. Even though Jalen, he had a great game in the Super Bowl. When y'all won, salute to him. Y'all know the rule. He done got married. I know, you know what I'm saying? And once you get married, you start doing this. You know what I'm saying? So
gonna get your 8 time.
Hey, every time. And I just feel like I don't think that they're gonna put the ball in Jalen's hands to make the game happen. I feel like it's just gonna be a Saquon type of game.
Rod, are you really outside?
Absolutely.
In the greenhouse.
No.
I thought that was the background or something.
That's a pool. That's the enclosure for the pool
over there.
Oh, okay.
Pool behind me, brother.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just making sure. I thought you had one of them AI backgrounds or something.
No.
That's sunny Florida, baby. That's how it is outside right now.
Yes, sir.
So look, I think the way I went to KP and told him I feel like the way what she do, I said, look, feed the ball to Saquon. Saquon and Tank should have a side-by-side day. You know what I'm saying? Win on 1st and 2nd down, get those 3rd down conversions to be 3rd and 3 or whatever. That's when you use Jalen on his legs. If you don't want to use Jalen on his legs on 3rd and 3, you do the skinny posted Dallas Goedert on the outside or on the inside just to get those 3 yards. And even if you don't get the 3rd yard, guess what? You get 4th and 1. You already know what's coming. Tushy pushy's on the way. You know what I'm saying? This and the 3rd. So we got to win on 1st and 2nd down. That's the way I feel like we got to do it. And I feel like if we use Jalen Hurts more with his legs down in the long run, now you got those linebackers are going to be forced to come up. And that's like when Gotti said you start taking those deep shots because we already know the Niners secondary is kind of banged up. You know what I'm saying? The whole defense as a whole is kind of banged up. And that's when you start getting them on their heels. You know what I'm saying? And you can start to pick them apart, you know, if you rather it be the run or rather it be pass plays. Well, that's what I feel like we need to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the offense is concerned. And then after that, we can scribble down some stuff and mail it off to the Jets. And hopefully they get it before the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, they may not have email, so you may have to fax things to them because, you know, that's just how it be.
I mean, they might be at the game. They ain't doing nothing else.
Right, it's right down the road. Hey, I'm watching the game in Philly tomorrow. I'm not going to the game. I'm gonna be down Philly just to see the energy down there. You know,
I'll be there.
Don't be mad now. You going too, Gotti?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. Yeah. Now look, don't be mad. When I'm saying when you walk away and it don't go the way that you would like it, Jared. Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and don't try to raise my rent either.
All my guys are San Fran fans, so either way it go, I get to talk a little trash. So to you, to you guys, or I'm gonna talk trash to them. So
he said he ain't got a dog in the fight.
You're right.
Yeah. So look. So all right. So now that we've talked about the Eagles a little bit, you know what I'm saying, we got to slide it on over to the other side of the house. Okay. So Rod, what's the game plan for the Niners on offense? What y'all plan on doing on offense? Now, again, I feel like I think y'all got Brock Purdy and McCaffrey. I don't think Pearsall's playing, right? I don't think he's playing. I think he practiced once or twice, I think, but practiced off to the side. So I don't think he's a healthy. I think he's a healthy scratch. I believe or something like that. I don't know. Talk to me, man. What you got going on?
Towards PCL, I think something like that. That knee done. Man been shot, then some. We ain't got a wide receiver that actually want to play this year. Lost a whole lot of, whatever about Brandon Ayuk. But anyway, back to our the game plan. If we can get a run game going first, that'll open up the play action. Now, the only thing that I'm nervous about within this game is how Vic Fangio is going to disguise the defense in the middle of the field, because he will play a scheme where it'll look one way, and then it'll switch at the last minute. It'll flip, and then you guys may have somebody in the middle. If the middle is taken away, what's going to happen as far as the intermediate passes that go there? So I wonder if Kyle has a game plan for that. This is, in my opinion, Kyle's for this season right now. Kyle's, Super Bowl. Y'all know how I feel about Kyle's Super Bowls. We ain't won shit. So with that being said, I'm a little nervous about that because we are kind of playing with rented players on offense. But a lot of things, in my opinion, is going to dictate between how cold it is, because I'm nervous about Brock in that weather. How he's going to actually genuinely play. And it's playoff time, but that Hawk is way different than being in the Bay. So that's always what I'm nervous about. If it's, nice climate weather, Brock may have an actual chance where I would feel more comfortable. But anytime I see inclement weather or being cold or something like that, every game I get nervous with Brock. So Brock is going to have to have a game where you're going to have to shut everyone up. So if he can do that, we win. If he doesn't, we'll see what we get in the draft.
Hey, I know last year when the Eagles played the Rams, Dan was on the show, or one of the shows, and you were like, I don't know, Dan. You said, I don't know. Matthew Stafford in that snow. And Dan kind of looked and was like, yeah, you're right. I don't know. So, it played out to where it was a good game. It went down to the last play of the game, which was good. But, we'll see. But, Jared, man, what you think the Niners need to do to overcome the Birds?
Niners game plan shouldn't change at all. Just, feed CMC. He won me my fantasy championship, by the way. So he's putting in that work. So I would just, in the passing game, feed CMC, run game, CMC. One of the main things, they got to keep Purdy protected. Eagles got a, decent blitz coming, with all those guys coming. So protect them, and like I said, just feed CMC. The passing game, when you can, try to complete as many passes as you can. But, feed CMC is the game plan. Shouldn't change for the Niners all the time.
So if you can get oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you can get CMC in space, we might have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't put, what is your linebacker? Bond can't guard CMC, not in that open field. So, it's going to be a lot of choice routes for McCaffrey. But in this game, I feel like they need to do a little bit of McCaffrey at flanker or something like that, or out there, something to that nature to throw off the defense. Run Robinson up the middle as well. That's why we got him too. You know what I'm saying? Make him get those bruising yards in the middle, kind of wear them down. And like I said, if that play action can work, also Kittle you can't utilize Kittle the entire game to be part of just the running scheme, for us. Trent, I I feel like he'll be back for this game. I think he's just gonna play. I don't feel like he's nowhere close to being healthy, but he's just gonna gut it out. He'll play probably as much as he can. We'll see. If he doesn't play, boy.
Are you talking about Kittles?
Trent.
Yeah, they got him down as questionable.
They say that he did not practice on one day. He did practice, I want to say yesterday, but he practiced off to the side. So they say that doesn't look good as far as him being able to play on tomorrow's game. So
he was at practice 2 days in a row in pads.
Yeah. I think he'll suit up, but I think they'll only use him on gotta make it downs or something like that. I think that's it.
Nah, if he suits up, he's playing. There is not a left tackle. Not with the year on the line. You're gonna have to play. Either you're gonna play or you're not. You can't be. This is for everything, in my opinion. This is every week is for everything. You gotta empty out the tank, and I just feel like you can't sit up there and pick and choose what plays you want to play with the season on the line. It's either, hey man, you play all, or we just didn't need you, man. It's just that simple. I'm not with all that, periodic shit. And we've been here for 18 weeks now. All of a sudden you want to be, my leg is tender. Fuck that. Sit your punk ass down somewhere, man. If that's the case. So I just feel like they're gonna play.
Hey, one thing I respect about the Niners, man, it's always next man up. So Robert Saleh always got him he got the defense ready to go. They got the offense ready to go. So, they be plug and play. They got some guys that you never heard of, and they come in the game and be making noise. So, one thing you can trust the Niners, they're going to be ready to play down here in Philly. They remember the last time they played when they got in altercations and stuff like that, where the fans was messing with their wives and things like that.
Trent Williams got mad, want to body slam Eagles players because y'all losing. Like, don't take it out on us, man. Take it out on the team. Be mad at the teammates for not making the plays. You mad at us because we scoring. Like, what you mad at us for? We doing what we supposed to be doing. Trent Williams out here grabbing people, just body slamming them like he WWE or something. Like, come on, Trent. It's been all right, baby. Like, we understand the frustration kicking in, but dang. So, but look, man. So we understand. So I feel like when it comes to the Niners, I feel like the only way to be honest, like y'all got a chance is if y'all start taking CMC and tossing those passes from out the backfield and maybe some screens and get them like you said, get them on one-on-one situations in the backfield. But you can only do that so much during the whole game. So the chances of that constantly being effective and constantly winning are slim. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this pass rush starts to get to y'all from outside, from Phillips, you know what I'm saying? That Bond and the Kobe Dean coming in the middle. Y'all already know how I feel about Dean. I think he should have been gone 2 years ago, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? When he does good, all's forgiven. But that's what I think. So, Gotti, what you think the Niners need to do to try to succumb a win?
So they got some backup linebackers in there who probably aren't as great in coverage as the starters that they're replacing. I would just take one of those linebackers and have them dialed up for run blitz and pass blitz. We're already weak on the run, right? So I'd have him, run where they're expecting that zone run to come in, and we're weak on the pass, right? We're not throwing the ball deep, so I'd have him do a pass blitz as well to get pressure on the line. We're weak on the line, right? We have 3 starters out. We got Toth out, Dickerson's hurt, Lane Johnson's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Mailata is not up to par like he's been. Fred Johnson, he's wishy-washy. The tight end's not even doing a great job blocking. I'd have those guys blitzing, putting pressure on the quarterback, filling those holes up, and stopping the run.
Okay, Sal, what you at, man?
For me, for the Niners to win, they got to get like Ross said, they got to get CMC out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Because he's hard to tackle when he's out in the open. And they gotta try to stop our D line. If they can stop our D line and Brock Purdy has time to pass and a pass to whatever side Dory Jackson gonna be on, they may have a chance. But other than that, if they can't win at the line and Brock Purdy's under pressure, we see how he wasn't when he was under pressure with the Seahawks, he couldn't do shit back there when the Seahawks was pressuring him. So long as we get pressure on Brock, it ain't nothing they can do.
We ain't scored a touchdown in 3 weeks.
Seahawks a different kind of defense, though. Eagles ain't the Seahawks defense.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go with this dude already. You know what I mean? Here we go with this guy. Go ahead, get him, guy. Get him.
But once that code is out there, this would be my game plan, right? Christian McCaffrey had 57 yards last week. I think 23 rushing and maybe 30 some receiving. What I would do, I would assign Cooper DeJean on Christian McCaffrey the whole game, the entire game. Completely shut him down and make Brock Purdy beat you in other ways. You shut CMC. You shut as you saw. They had 3 points. They had 3 points last week. 3 points, I think maybe 170 yards passing. Shit, Brock Purdy was the leading rusher last week, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
He was running for his damn life.
So shut Christian McCaffrey down with Coop, leave Coop on him, make him shadow him the entire game, out in the slot, everything. Shut that aspect of their offense down, which is probably 60 or 70% of their offensive success, and make them beat you with the other 30 or 40%.
That's right.
Hey, man, it sounds easier than said than done. That kind of thing with CMC. And it's like
it's different if you run a zone.
Man. He's going to come prepared, so it ain't going to be that easy.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's different if you run a zone compared to having somebody on him man-to-man. So you can pick a zone apart, but you're just going to have to beat him. You'll have to beat him every single play to be successful. You can pick a zone apart all day long. The man is on the left, you go right. But if you're man to man, you're going to have to exert all this energy to beat him man to man. And by then, your read is gone. He's already off of you and reading on somebody else. So shut that part of the game down and make him beat you somewhere else.
And then at that part, even once that shut down, who's he going to throw to? Because Pearsall's not out there. The only person going to have is Jennings. And you think Quinyon Mitchell's not going to be on Jennings?
Oh, he's going to throw it to Bond.
Hey, Kittles is out there too, man.
That's just where he's going to
out there too.
You got Kendrick Bourne. We got Kittle. You know what I mean? So we'll see. That's the only reason why I'm like, oh, and if we also play the other tight end, Tungus, if we can play both our tight ends in this game some way, somehow, and disguise certain things for the line, you gotta be off script with you guys' defensive line. You gotta play way differently. Juice has to be a key part in how we play the defense as well, coming out of the backfield or lining him out in certain areas, because a lot of teams don't fully respect him, and he can get the job done when needed. You know what I'm saying? If utilized. So that's something to think about.
We got if my plan to put Coop on McCaffrey, all we gotta do is shut down Kittle and Jennings.
Yeah.
Jennings
Who you put on Kittle?
Huh?
Who you put on Kittle?
Linebackers.
Oh, good night, Irene. Let with barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. All right. Hey, y'all don't do that. Hey, Kyle, you hearing this now? Y'all linebackers go on Kittle. Y'all okay? All right.
And short pass linebackers, and in the secondary, you got Blankenship back there.
And don't forget, hey, Brock went down hard last week. Ain't nobody say I don't know what his status is. He got a tore up thumb, and he got sandwiched last week. He was on the ground for a minute. So, hey, if we get to him, we cooked. If we get to Brock,
when he went down, you know what all the Eagles fans said? Now that's tender.
Tenderism right there.
That's tenderism right there. That's tenderism right there. That's what he said. Threw the glasses down on that elbow. Now that's tender. That's tender right there. Now Bebop, I don't know what you talking about CMC needs an army to stop him. I don't know where you get that from.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dean and Barney, nothing to write home about. That he on.
Right. Okay, Bebop, if you say so. But look, we're gonna take it off. We're gonna take it to the side. We're gonna say, what should the main approach for the Niners defense be against the Eagles, given the injuries? Like, how should y'all approach this? Talk to us.
Saquon, I feel like if you guys, first of all, that defensive line, you got to figure out a way to at least apply some pressure on that defensive line. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way we can somewhat have a chance in this situation. I think a lot of people don't like to, around the league, this is my opinion, a lot of people don't look at Diamador Lenore as a actual good corner in this league. Lenore can do his thing over there. And I remember somebody was talking earlier, said Devontae, they're looking for a big game from Devontae. If Lenore is on Devontae, bye Devontae, you're not going to have a good game. I'm just being real about it. If you look at his numbers throughout, you're not going to have a game like you think. Now, the only person that I would even consider or think about, if y'all start feeding A.J. Brown, we can go with, hey, we might be able to have a good one. We might, because, you know, his selfish ass out there looking for the ball, and he want to shine this week. And I hope he want to shine this week, because when he shines, y'all lose. And that's just how I've seen things, you know, this year with you guys.
Okay. All right. Sal, talk to me, man. What you got on the topic?
As far as the Niners, you know, I think as far as their injuries go, I mean, for me, like I said, they got. Now we getting some players back too. I think Lane playing, he's good to go. So as far as the Niners and their I think what they're gonna do, they're gonna have to just. I think Kyle Shanahan gonna be throwing up a lot of blitzes tomorrow. I think he's gonna be trying to blitz and try to get Jalen out of the pocket. That's what I think they're gonna do, because, I mean, and of course, then try to stop their runs, try to stop Saquon. Saquon is gonna be he's gonna be the key target tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stop Saquon. But like I said, if we use our running backs like we supposed to use, like everybody else uses them, we got a two-headed monster back there too. Because Tank ain't no slouch. Tank is not a slouch. Tank, to me,
running back committee, running back by committee, man.
Tank runs way harder than Barkley does. Tank's average is like 6-7 yards a carry. So we got to utilize the gifts that we had on our side of the ball. But as far as the injuries on the Niners, I mean, like I said, they've been injured, they've been banged up all season, and they've been playing plug and play. They've been playing plug and play, and the guys have been putting in for the most part, been stepping up. They've been stepping up to the plate. So, regardless of these injuries, I still got to look at the Niners as, I mean, they still look where they at. They do what, 12-5?
Yeah, I mean, they're here for a reason. You know,
what I'm saying? Like I said,
I'll be
they're here for a reason.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you. You know, the Niners ain't no slouches. They ain't no slouches at all. You know what I'm saying? And every time we play them, I'm not gonna lie, they're like the second coming of our worst rivals. I can't stand playing them, mainly because I don't want to hear Rod's mouth giving some unfortunate accident on our side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that, and I don't want to hear Red Jet's mouth. And I don't want to hear Papa J, and I don't want to hear all this stuff coming from me, especially Jared, and he ain't even got a dog in the fight. I don't want to hear nothing from him. So when it's all said and done, I just don't want to hear that portion of the whole thing. But Gotti, man, before we get into that, look, we got 18,000 people up here. You know what I'm saying, and my thing is, I don't know why we ain't got no more likes. So y'all go ahead, hit that thumbs up, and let's get going. But Gotti, man, what we got?
The main approach, hey, attack the line, man. We have a weak line. We got guys hurt. We probably gonna have guys out there who are still hurt. So I'd attack the line. I'd send those linebackers in there blitzing, putting some pressure on those lines. I can get them banged up some more. Get Jalen uncomfortable. Get him out of the pocket. Have him throwing some balls out of bounds, and killing us on second and long, third and short, and stuff like that. But definitely put pressure on the line that's already beat up.
Yeah.
We gotta have 3 and outs against y'all. We gotta have 3 and outs. I know y'all like the best teams.
For them too.
Yeah, y'all one of the worst teams with 3 and outs in the league. So that's why I'm like, hey, we gotta get off the field. Hey, we gotta take, which ain't gonna happen, but we gotta try and minimize y'all crowd early. Take the air out of the balloon. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the crowd.
Out of the crowd.
Yeah,
my
that
fault.
first drive.
You can forget that.
Yeah,
that's why I said we're gonna try. I'm not saying
you never.
y'all some ruthless mofos.
That lets me know right there.
I know for sure if I was to ever go to y'all game.
That's what I'm about to say. That lets me know you've never been to Philly.
My bill money.
That lets me know you've never been to Philly.
I'll get you out, Ron. I'll get you out.
Oh, man, listen.
Have my bill money.
I'll get you out.
I promise you.
I'll get you out. Don't worry about it.
That ain't about to happen with me.
We wouldn't let nothing happen to you. Trust me. But it's an experience going to Philly.
Just give me your ATM card in the pen. You got paid for it, but I'll get the money out for you though.
I got you. You had a bill money ready because it's gonna happen.
Jared, man, what you got, man? What you think they got to do?
Hey, y'all hit all 4 things, man. Like the first thing, they got no long drives for the Eagles, man. Long drives for the Eagles against anybody. When they do them long drives, that like takes the air out of any defense. When they on them, 13 plays, 16 play, 82-yard drive, that kind of thing, you can't let that happen. Niners can't let that roll. They gotta and they gotta put pressure on Purdy. Like you gotta be able to, when they are passing the ball, you gotta be able to get to him, sack him a few times. You want to keep him in the pocket. You don't want to let his legs get going too. You want to stop all the explosive plays. I'm kind of like on the opposite side of what Rod said. He said when AJ get off, they lose. I think the Eagles, when AJ get off, I think they, I think they real good. If they let AJ get off and the running game is going, I don't think anybody could beat the Eagles. And,
both of them are working. Yeah, they're cooking with fish grease. I hope both of them ain't working. You know what I mean? I really hope that ain't working. No, I don't need both of them working, because if both of them working, hey, slide over, Jets fans, because we're going to be right there.
Indeed. And they got to stop the run, man. The Eagles, they're going to come out running the ball, man. That's the main thing. They got to stop the run. You cannot let them get 4 yards a chunk, 5 yards a chunk. And like you said, Tank is 6.7 yards to carry right now. Can't let that happen. Can't let that happen, man. That's where you're going to get them long drives, and the Niners is done if the Eagles is going on them long drives.
Yeah,
We
that
can't allow
first drive that the
30-17.
Eagles have is going to be detrimental. If that first drive is a 3-and-out, it's like, all right, cool. Like, what the fuck got going on right now? But if we
I'ma
can
tell you-
sustain that drive and score on our first drive, it's over for y'all.
I'm gonna tell you when we know I can tell if the Eagles having a good game. If I don't see no Dougie in out there from Purdy, I know we straight. As long as I don't see no Dougie in tomorrow, we're gonna be good to go.
They call it the Purdian. No Purdian. No Purdian. All right, so Gotti, man, talk to me, man. What player needs to have a standout game? Which one? You can give me one or two, player or players.
I'm gonna go with Hunt. They
Jalix.
Jalix Hunt. I'm gonna expect Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter to occupy the middle while Hunt comes on the edge and records a couple of sacks.
Okay. All right, Sal.
What players need to? Okay, here we go. For me, I'm gonna go on the offensive side of the ball. I think tomorrow that Jalen Hurts needs to have an amazing game tomorrow. I mean, he need to have one of them Mendoza type games. That's the type of game. Need to have one of them Mendoza type games. If Jalen has a great game tomorrow and Saquon, they cook. They cook tomorrow. If we get two guys on the offensive side of the ball have great games, they find that the 49ers is going to be cooked.
All right, so Marlon, look, ain't nobody got time to read all this. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Ain't nobody got time to read all this. Hey, give this to us in what do they call it, Gotti?
Cliff notes.
Cliff notes.
Cliff notes.
Give us some Cliff notes to that. Ain't nobody reading all that.
Yeah.
And Papa J, yes, Papa J, yes, the Eagles lost to Dallas, and but okay, where they at?
Hey, Marlon.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Marlon,
you talking about the same team that beat the Cardinals by 1 point?
Say what?
I said he could have put that in ChatGPT and got that a little smaller, man. You ain't got to put no whole paragraph in it like that, man.
Yeah.
I ain't reading that.
Ain't nobody reading that. But me, I think when it comes to the Eagles, well, I'm a hold on. Jared, what you got? What you think? Who's gonna be standout players for this game? Not for your team, because your team ain't playing. Your team ain't playing.
I give you 2 and 2, man. I think AJ Brown got to get off. For y'all to win, he gonna have to get off. He gonna have one of them. He gotta need a classic AJ Brown game, and for him to get off, that means Hurts got to be getting off. So because Hurts got to get him the ball. I know Hurts. Sometimes he don't even look AJ way. You know what I mean? And if he do that against the Niners, I think y'all in trouble, man. I think y'all in trouble. And then I also like what Ross said earlier, that combo. I think y'all need to insert Brian Robinson a little bit today. Put him back there. Put CMC out in the flanker. Let him run some routes and get that kind of combination today. So I think that's the key right there. Just
you gotta swap. You gotta swap white boy for white boy. If Pearsall ain't gonna be out there, put CMC out there. White boy for white boy. Let's go.
You got to do something to throw the Eagles defense off, man. Get them off balance with that pass rush. So I think that's a perfect combination right there to be able to get them off balance.
Now, what you're saying as far as putting CMC out there, that'll be right if for some reason Vic Fangio, and I hope he doesn't do it, and I don't think he would, but if for some ungodly reason he tries to put a Dory Jackson on CMC, or Dory Jackson's cooked, point blank period. So that goes back to what Gotti was saying. If you put Coop on him, we already know Coop's not really a corner like that, but CMC ain't really running routes like that either. So I feel like that'll be a good tandem for Coop to go ahead and be a defender for CMC on the outside. So if that does happen, I feel like that'd be great if Coop does it. But if Dory Jackson's on him, yeah, that joke is mincemeat, man. It's over for Dory.
Hey,
CMC gonna cook him. I could cook with Dory Jackson, man. I got a bad leg.
I need y'all MVP to be y'all security dude again. That's who I need y'all's
Big Dom. You mean Big Dom?
The one that be next to Sirianni. I need him to be y'all MVP. I don't need no players on the field to be y'all MVP.
Yeah. So just Big Dom, huh, Rod? Just Big Dom?
Yeah, him.
All right.
Yeah. Let him walk out there, do some stupid shit again. Get out, get on the side of the field, do whatever he did like last time. That's all I need. I don't care.
All right.
I ain't tripping.
I think
so
CMC
Sal,
cooking whoever y'all put on him out there. I think he cooking them, man. Don't matter.
No, man, come on, man. You
Don't
don't
matter.
even believe that. You don't even believe that.
Whoever y'all if
You
y'all
know
try to
what?
match your man and man, I think he cooking whoever on him, man.
You know what, Gotti? That ain't nothing but clickbait, man. He's saying that for
Hey,
click.
he ain't
That's
cooked
the only reason why he's saying
He ain't cooked nobody last week.
it. He
Y'all
even
ain't
put him in the
Seattle
toast
defense.
oven.
I'm gonna repeat it again. Y'all
Right.
are not Seattle's defense.
What's the timestamp?
You know, we gonna get into that. That's gonna be one of the last times we're gonna talk about as far as Seattle and all that. But Sally, man, what you got, man? If you were the DC, how would you attack the opposing team's offense?
If I'm a DC, well, for me, I just like
Now,
like
man,
we always
Michi
talk
ain't
about.
here.
I just need to be a gnat. I need the guys to be gnats for Brock Purdy. Be all up buzzing, bzz, hear all this buzzing going on around his ear. Because like you said, when Brock's under pressure, he not good. If he got time to sit back there in the pocket, he could pick us apart. But if he under pressure, he not good. So that's why I need our defenses to keep constant pressure. I need our defensive line just to push their O line back and get the Brock. That's what we need to do. If we get the Brock,
That's right.
everything else is gonna fall in place.
All right, get those pass rushers in there, get Phillips in there, coming from the outside, you know what I'm saying? Get that blind side, get Jalix, like Gotti was saying, get Jalix Hunt activated. You know what I'm saying? But we got to
Even Brandon
close down
Graham
those
gonna
run
get in the
lanes.
mix tomorrow. Even Brandon Graham gonna get him. He gonna get the Purdy tomorrow. Brandon Graham gonna get to him tomorrow too.
I just feel like when it comes to that, though, I feel like if we don't close up those run lanes, that's where Brock could possibly hurt us. If we don't shut down those run lanes, when those pass rushers get there, and Brock Purdy can get out on the outside, that's when he starts to get a little deadly. That's when CMC comes into play. That's when Kittle comes into play. So we got to contain him and get him off his mark. Get him to where he's shuffling his feet, moving around, and he can't. You know what I'm saying? He just can't get stable. If we can do that, I feel like that's gonna be our key to success. But Gotti, if you were the DC, how would you attack the opposing team's offense?
Like I said, man, I would definitely have those edge rushers closing down on the pocket on Brock Purdy. Definitely got to stop him from using his legs. Like I said, he was the leading rusher last week, so that means everything else fell in place. Definitely keep him dialed up. I would definitely have Coop or somebody assigned to Christian McCaffrey. Like I said, hey, he may beat somebody, but if that first read is gone, then it doesn't even matter. You know, it doesn't even matter. You still got your secondary, your tertiary reads. You got pressure coming. You're not gonna have time to get back to him. If he's there, safety valve, you know Cooper is there. If he's in the flat, or if he's at that second level where linebackers are. But definitely, I would shut down their offensive weapon, in Christian McCaffrey, and make him beat you in other ways.
Now Papa J says that Brock under pressure is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. That may be true, but at the same time, you got to look at the people that he was able to throw it to throughout the year. He don't have all those options right now.
Not only that, you gotta think about the teams we played. We had one of the easiest schedules in the league, if not the easiest schedule in the league. But I think you played against a lot of Rudy-proof squads.
Was the Patriots had the easiest schedule? That's how I understand how this man's talking about MVP, but whatever. But yeah, so Papa J, so I understand what you're saying, but I kind of don't understand what you're saying. So Jared, man, what you think, man? If you was a DC, how are you going against the Niners offense?
I think Kittle's going to be a big factor today. So tomorrow rather. But they got to stop Kittles, man. Kittle's coming back on injury. You can't let him get off. You can't let him get them 30, 35-yard seams up the middle, and that kind of thing. And same thing. Put pressure on Purdy. Put pressure on Purdy. Even though I think Purdy is pretty good under pressure, but like you said, he don't have the same weapons. So put that pressure on Purdy. Get to him. Sack him a few times. Keep him in, third and long. And the Eagles should be, it should be fine if they keep him in third and long.
All right. So, Rod, if you was a DC, how are you attacking us? You the DC.
Got to do quick passes, like you said. It's certain little off-script plays that you got to have to run. A lot of screens, getting your defense to as soon as they go in, if you see a blitz happening, make it a quick pass. Make sure that the check down is prepared. You know what I mean? Kyle's gonna have to. Hey man, you're gonna have to empty out the clip this next game. I need to see some stuff that works, but also not put Brock in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put Brock out there and you get him in harm's way, we in trouble. So we gotta have long drives against you guys, but we also gotta capitalize on those drives too. No 3 and outs. We're not trying to just take field goals only. This is not a field goal game. Not a field goal game at all, especially on the road. Not a field goal game.
Y'all
All
will
right, so I'm gonna give y'all a quick little breakdown. So the head-to-head breakdown between Shanahan as a play caller versus Vic Fangio as defensive coordinator. Shanahan's team has won once and lost 3 times. Excuse me. The scored points are 11, 6, 15, and 9, a total of 41 points in the past 4 games. With this game being a home game for the Eagles, Vic Fangio has arguably a better defense than the Niners, and the offense. I'm not gonna say is basically even, but I say that because of our production this season in accordance to y'all's production this season. Now, if you're looking at the game, you gotta look at who's in and who's out. But all around, pound for pound, I just feel like the edge is more towards the Eagles. And like me and Rod talked about the other day, Rod said, and I'll let him say it, but he said, that if they win, he'll be shocked. I feel like I'll be shocked too, but I'll be shocked if it's I won't be shocked if it's a close game though. I won't be shocked if it's a close game.
See, the
But
thing about it is,
pull it out.
the thing about it is, like this whole year, because we've had a quote unquote, easy schedule this year. Yes, you still got to play the games, but also the guys that went down, they weren't just, role players. These are stars, and it's very difficult to bring in the next man up mentality for a star. You know what I'm saying? And for you to shine.
Not
I mean?
according to Jared. Not according to Jared, because Jared said early in the show, well, it's next man up. It's next man up. He said. So, hey.
And the league,
there's no Fred Warner
next man up, man. They got next man up all the time. So
yeah, they containing themselves. And like I said, though, you got to remember the teams that we played. You know what I'm saying? To make those 12 games. Any game that we've had against actual good teams, we ain't been all that great this season. Let's just keep it for real. Let's call it what it actually is. So now we have to look at it from that perspective. We're going over there. We're going into hostile environment. How are we going to actually play this year? And if we can contain Hurts, keep him in the pack, keep him in the box. And if there's a way we can get to Hurts and change the game, y'all don't have a Mac Jones behind Hurts. So that's just something to think about.
Very true. That's very true. We ain't got a Mac Jones. And with everybody that wanted Tanner McKee, y'all see how that happened. So I ain't trying to hear none of that. All right, not none of it. But so Gotti, like, now we already know me as assistant to the assistant OC. You know what I'm saying? We already know that my play calling is limited. I gotta give them write down myself on a notepad and pass it to KP. That's how it works. But Gotti, if you was the OC, how are you attacking the opposing team's defense? Now, mind you, again, you're the OC. You're calling the plays. What you doing?
I would attack everything in the linebacker's responsibility. Their linebacking core is what? Is it all your second and third string, Rod?
Yeah, for the most part.
Run the ball to the second level, and get the tight ends receiving yards at the second level. Everything that the linebackers are responsible for, I'd expose them. I'd expose them early. I'm not going to sit here and wait for those second half adjustments. I'd attack them early. Get those runs outside. I wouldn't depend so much on those zone plays on the inside. Run those sweeps out there. Make those linebackers get on the horse and get out there. Run those passes right over top the linebacker, right over the center. Expose them. Rack those yards up, and once they try to do something to stop it, that's when you hit them with the long ball.
Okay. All right, Sal, what we got going on, man? You the OC. Talk to me.
Hey, just like Gotti said, that, with their linebackers, y'all understand, Goddard is second in receiving touchdowns for the entire NFL. He's tied for second. So our tight end has 11 touchdowns. Adams is number 1 with 14. Goddard's tied for second. So obviously, I mean, with the linebackers as crippled as they are, to me, Goddard is the guy, that should get the ball. So most of my focus will probably be on him. Like I said, he's second in touchdowns, and and the linebackers are out, so that across the middle is going to be pretty much open. So to me, Goddard probably is going to be the guy getting the ball tomorrow. So that's what I would take.
All right. So Jared, man, talk to me. You're the OC. You're the OC of the Eagles. How are you attacking the Niners defense?
Same thing, man. Middle of the field. Middle of the field with the linebackers. Goddard's there. Get Smith coming across the middle. Just attack that core because that's their weakest link right now is the linebacker core. So I would attack that, and then the run game. You got to get the run game going. You get the run game going, I think Philly wins. If the run game is, if you're getting 3-4 yards a chunk, 5 yards a chunk, I think the Eagles win this, pretty easily. That kind of thing. But
all right. So Rod, all right, you're the OC of the Niners. What you gonna do? You calling the plays? First series, what you calling?
First two, we gotta establish that run. If we can't establish a run, we in trouble. And I just don't want it to be a dog walk. That's my biggest thing. Is that you just gotta see. This is the thing, and I see people talking about Kyle, and Kyle's different in the playoffs and so on and so forth. I agree. This is the part where when it comes to Kyle in the playoffs, that I get nervous about, because every big game is always where you have a head scratching moment with play calling, time of possession. That's big also. Definitely we have to control the time of possession, wear y'all defense out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Get big boy, what's his name, Carter, frustrated, have him ready to spit on somebody again, get him out of the game. I mean, folks gonna have to dig deep to figure out some things, to get y'all off y'all square, because, just outright how we look, my personal opinion, we got 12 wins this year, but it was kind of like fools go 12. Now, if we get past this game, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like right now, how we've played and how we have skated through in certain games, it's a tough task. Not saying it ain't possible, because, hey, anything's possible come playoff time. You know what I'm saying? The Titans walked in, to Baltimore some years ago, and we was all like, oh, man, Baltimore going to walk. Titans went in there, took over their trap, and won. So if we can do the same thing going in there, surprise even some of us Niner fans, and do certain things. Kyle been shutting my mouth all season for us to get 12 wins. So shut my mouth up again, Kyle, because you've been on my shit list. So it is what it is.
Cal see those same stats that he just read off. You see those stats, man. So I think Cal gonna be prepared though. You see those same numbers against Vic Fangio. He see them same numbers you reading off. Cal I think he's a mastermind back there. Now, and you guys got Saleh now. You got Saleh back there too. So,
and Saleh had a good game against us when he's a head coach for the Jets. You know what I'm saying? They won that game. So,
I remember.
They beat us before.
I know you do, because that was what, one of 2 wins y'all had that season. 1 of 2. Y'all thought y'all was going to the Super Bowl after that? Yeah, all right. But like Rob was saying earlier, man, about the playoffs. You know what I mean? So look. Gotti, given the Eagles' recent playoff performances, you know what I'm saying, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying, because we've been to the playoff for the past 3 years, unlike some other teams. Do you think that same level of play is going to carry on during the playoffs? Because, we came in, down and out one season, got, was one and done one season. We came back again following season. You know what I'm saying, do you think that same level of play is going to kick off? Do you think it's going to jumpstart this game?
Absolutely not. The Eagles are going to continue to play the way they played. If you had 18 weeks to turn it on, right? The first half of the year we sucked. With the first half of every game we did good. The second half we sucked. There's no magic pill. There's no light switch that's going to change what we've been doing this year, right? Unless nothing, right? If you haven't done it this far to get the number 1 seed, to beat these other teams out there, there's nothing is going to change what we've been doing up until this point, nothing's going to change tomorrow.
Mm.
So the years we went to the Super Bowl, all that energy, all those skills and everything that it led to this, it ran into the postseason, just like the year when San Fran came and smacked us around. I think it handed us like our first of 6 or 5 consecutive losses. That's where it started. Tampa Bay knocked us out in the postseason. Last year, we kicked ass all year. We beat the crap out of Green Bay, the Rams, and the Redskins, and then we carried that on through the Super Bowl, consistent throughout the year. Nothing's going to change tomorrow. So we're either going to barely win or we're going to lose terribly.
Okay. Jared, what you think, man? Because I know you right here in the midst of greatness. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the Eagles' performance is going to carry on throughout the playoffs? Because I know you be looking at us, because you don't be looking at your own team in the playoffs, because you just go to the next best thing, which is us. So
I see you looking.
So I'm watching all the other games on Sunday football.
Yeah, right.
I can't even bear to watch us. I mean, I'm always a fan of. I always say when a team wins a Super Bowl, they become like, or NBA championship, whatever it is, they become equipped to be like. They start cruising through the regular season, that kind of thing, because they're waiting for playoff time. They win enough games to get to the playoffs, and then I think the Eagles have a possibility of turning it up. I think they can turn it on. I think that they've been complacent all year. I think they can turn it on in the playoffs and become the team that they once were, because they got the same weapons, they got the same guys. I think they got the ability to turn it on. So I'm thinking they got another notch that they could turn up to. I'm not sure about the Niners right now, but they got a notch they could turn up to.
I just need the Niners to send a couple of hookers over there to some of y'all players, get them thrown off a little bit, just mess up some things. Stir up the pot a little bit, man. Throw up a little controversy. Send a chat GBT text over there to Jalen Hurts' wife. Have him all discombobulated before the game. I need trickery here, man. I don't need no. We need a prayer. We walking in there, boy.
He the X factor, man. Hey, Hurts play well. Eagles win. He plays well. Y'all gotta put pressure on him. Y'all gotta stop him. I mean, when he looks bad, Eagles look terrible, man. Looks terrible.
I'm nervous.
Honestly, I feel like when it comes to the Eagles, I feel like the playoffs. Everybody knows. Yes, it's how you play throughout the season to prepare you for the playoffs. But I do feel like that the playoffs start mentally, and because we've been there so many times, I think we're mentally sound for playoff games. And I feel like those things that other teams don't really get a chance to do, I feel like we're seasoned in that area, and I do feel like that we can turn it on. Whatever light switch needs to get cut on, I feel like it'll get cut on. And that's why I say that this game is probably the most important game, because if we go in here and we do what we're supposed to do this game, I feel like the rest of the games, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not worried about no other team in the playoffs. I don't care. I don't give a damn if it's the Rams. I don't give a damn if it's Seahawks. I don't care. And I hope we do play the Seahawks, because if we do, hallelujah, because we're gonna beat the living dogs. We're gonna beat the dog shit out of them if we play.
You better worry about both those teams. Worry about both of those.
I'm not worried about none of them. Not one of them. That's just me. But Sal, what you got on it, man? What do you think? You think the level play can
now, like what Gotti said, we've been hoping for something to change through the whole season, and nothing's changed. They still been playing the same style of football. So I would tell you that when it comes to the playoffs, like this game tomorrow, to me, it's less about coaching for me and more about the players themselves. It's more about the players. I mean, the coaches is gonna call the plays, but the players got to execute. Now, if we come out there, with our mindset right, and it's all about the players, just want to execute and show people who we really are, then we'll be fine. I ain't worried about because the play call is gonna be what it is. It's been the same all year. Now it's up to the players to buckle down and get their shit right and let everybody know that we just defend the Super Bowl champions. So it's all about the players for me. Now, if the players come out and they own 1,000, then we straight regardless of what the play calling is going to be. I don't care. But if the players are hyped up and ready to go, it's nobody. If we clicking like we're supposed to click, there's nobody out there that can stop us. You know what I'm saying?
That's all
no
I'm saying.
team out there can stop us if we clicking like we're supposed to be clicking. And that's
That's all
regardless
I'm
of the
saying.
play calling. If the players come out there and do their thing like they're supposed to, we going back to the Super Bowl. That's just what it is.
All right, so Rod, now earlier you spoke on Cal, all right, and we already know like Cal's record in the playoffs. Cal's going to Super Bowls and losing them, this and the third, and ain't won a Super Bowl in almost 30 years, all that other stuff, right? So let's just say Cal comes in this game, and you're a first round exit. At that point, if either team loses in a blowout, rather it's us or y'all, and when I'm talking about blowout. Is that the end of their head coach? Is that the end of Kyle?
No,
that's not the end of Kyle.
No.
Okay,
no.
And why is that?
We won 12 games with a busted team. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, for you to have 12 wins, only 5 losses, and you've lost superstar players at that, like top 25 players in the league on your defense, both of them done, and you still win 12 games. You don't have your number one lead receiver. Ayuk ain't played all season. We ain't even seen him in the building. Pearsall, whatever, half of the year he's been there. Kittle, he done missed 6 games. Brock missed 6 games. Matt came in there and did what he did. You can't fire Kyle for what he did this year. I don't like Kyle. Anybody who really knows me knows that. But I got to give credit to where credit is due and be real, call a spade a spade. What he did with this team this year, in my opinion, he has to be coach of the year, in my opinion, because of what he went through. Most teams, if they go through what this is, if you guys go through what we went through, y'all not having a podcast this week. So I just feel like, in all aspects, when it comes to that, for him to do what he did, he deserves, another year, maybe 2. He has to have a catastrophic.
Why you don't like Kyle?
Now, mind you, that question was mainly posed towards you, mainly because
we ain't won shit.
You can't stand him.
We got 9 years.
Super Bowls, man. It's tough. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
And that comes from a losing ass team like you. Because anytime somebody says some shit like that, I understand why y'all say shit like that. I get it now. I'm about champs. I ain't about, well, you know what? We're just relevant. Fuck relevance.
Who you gonna get better than Kyle right now?
Huh?
If you guys were to fire Kyle, who would you get better than Kyle?
It don't fucking matter. This is what I talk about, people.
It matters.
Until people want, you know what? You come from a, you know what? You the type of person that love the woman to beat on you, and then you want to sit up there and complain about some shit, but you go right back to her. You know what? She still love me though. Man, fuck that. Go get you a new woman that can do something. You don't know until you step out there.
All you gotta do is tell me, who are you getting better than Kyle?
Don't know. I just said that. I don't know. You never know. You try it out.
I love her though.
What coach?
I love her though. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Because she still cook good.
What coach is gonna win y'all 12 games this year? What
coach is gonna win y'all a championship? And then you'll understand my pain or what
I'm telling you. I take Kyle all day. I take Kyle all day.
I bet you would.
All right, so look, we're gonna move it on because you already know, man. We getting close. So look, around the league, man. What y'all got on these games today, man? What y'all got on the Panthers Rams game?
Rams all day.
Rams.
Yeah, the Rams all day, right? I'm with it. I'm with the Rams.
That's an easy one.
Yeah. So all right, Bills Jaguars. I got.
I think Jacksonville gonna slap them silly today.
Me too.
I think they're gonna slap. Hey man, top 5 defense, top 5 offense. Bills in trouble. Josh gonna have to play amazing today. He gonna have to do it all.
Now, mind you, I've been on record. Not on this show, but on numerous shows, and I've said it. The Buffalo Bills will not win a Super Bowl with Josh Allen.
Hey,
it's
fellas,
as simple as that. Yeah.
I gotta crash out. I gotta go do something.
That's cool.
I appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Bang, baby. Let's get it.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, bang. Appreciate y'all.
All right. But yeah, like I said, I've been on record. Josh Allen, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. It ain't it. Got it. Who you got for the Bills Jaguars?
I got the Jags, man.
You got the Jags? All right, cool.
Jags, man. Like I said, Josh Allen, he's falling off, man, and people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Josh is falling off. He just don't have the weapons over there, man. Like, tell me who he got running routes over there. Name the receivers for me.
That you're right, but that still goes against his stats.
Kincaid, you got Kincaid over there.
Kincaid, 5'7", Shakur over there running routes. You know,
but with that though, I just feel like Josh Allen, like and I hate to say this about Lamar, but I feel like Lamar doesn't trust. I mean, well, last game he trusts likely, but in a normal situation, Lamar is going to take it and he's going to use his legs. He's going to either fumble the ball or throw a pick. It's going to be one of the two. Mm-hmm. So with Josh, I feel like it's the same thing. Like when it gets crunch time, yes, he trusts his receivers, but he'd rather do it on his own. Mm-hmm. And that's, I feel like, is his downfall when it comes to playoffs, because he tries so hard to just, I'm going to do it myself. I got all these people against me. They're down me, and I'm going to win the game. Instead of him saying, just let me keep doing what I was doing throughout the game and win it that way. So that's why I don't feel like Josh Allen will ever win a Super Bowl with the Bills. He may win it with someone else, but just not with them. And the bad part is that this year should be the year that he should win it, because everybody else is gone. Same thing.
You ain't got no Burrow. You ain't got no Mahomes. You ain't got all the guys that kept beating you every year. If this was going, right. This is the year you're supposed to be able to do it.
Yep.
All right, and he ain't gonna do it. So all right, we got the Chargers Patriots.
I know that they better feed Cook to have a chance.
So, Gotti, you got the Chargers and Patriots. Who you got?
Patriots.
The Pats. Me too. I got the Pats too.
Yeah,
Jerry, who you got?
I got the Chargers in the upset, man.
Ooh.
The Chargers in the upset.
Ooh.
Like the Pats, man, they had a cakewalk schedule all year. You know, I'm in the same division, so I know the teams they've been playing all year, man. I think I'm gonna trust Harbaugh over there, man. I think he's gonna come. If they jump out early on the Pats are in trouble.
Okay. All right. So the Packers and the Bears.
Hey, I think the Pack gonna upset them boys. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Think so?
I think the Pack gonna upset the Bears.
I ain't gonna lie. I got the Bears just because Caleb's been playing lights out for the pretty good amount of season. I just don't think that the Packers have enough. They're banged up, and I don't think Jordan Love's that guy. I just don't. I think he's overrated. Eddie, hey, I love you, bro. I just feel like your man's overrated. I just do. Got it. Who you got on the Packers Bears?
Definitely the Bears, man. I was talking about, y'all know I was talking about Caleb Williams since like week 2. Just how much of a turnaround he did from last season. You know, he had damn near 70 sacks. I think it was 58 or 68, something like that. But yeah, I've been talking about him all season. He looks great out there. I love to watch him play. When he gets the passing game going and Swift gets that ground game going, well, hell, we saw it. It smacked us around. So they do the same thing against Green Bay. I got the Bears.
All right. Jared, who you got against the Bears Packers?
I got Green Bay, man. I just can't. I mean, I know Caleb been looking good, man. I just can't trust him, man. I can't trust him. Even the last play against the Niners, when they played the Niners, the last play, what's his name was wide open in the end zone, man. He be missing a lot of guys, man. I think you just can't miss those guys like that wide open in the playoffs. So
hey, and you got to think, a lot of these quarterbacks, they ain't never been to the playoffs, bro. Playoffs environment is different.
It's completely different, man.
Playoff environment is different.
Yeah.
So if I'm picking the better quarterback that game. I'm gonna go with Jordan Love.
Better quarter. All right. Okay. Hey guys,
but I do think he's overrated. But I think he's better than Caleb.
How do you say he's overrated, but he's saying he's better than Caleb? That's oxymoron.
Caleb is not a top 15 quarterback to me. I think Jordan Love is.
He's 9-7. Caleb is 11-6.
Well, I think Jordan Love didn't play the whole season, right?
Yeah, he played the whole season.
Because he's hurt. Because he gets beat up.
He didn't play the whole season.
I don't think Jordan Love is better than Caleb right now.
I think Caleb's the more
potential to be, but right now at this time, this current time, no, he's not better. He's not better.
I'm telling you, this game right now, Caleb is going to have some chip fingernail polish. It's going to throw him off. It's gonna throw him off. He's gonna have a chip on his fingernail. It's gonna throw him off the whole game.
He ain't never seen the playoffs before, man. That's a different environment, man. It's a different environment when the playoffs come around. A different feel. You got to crawl before you walk, man. I don't think he ain't ready to run like that yet.
All right. So we got the Texans and the Steelers. I got the Texans. They're gonna destroy them.
Texans. That defense is lights out, bro.
Yeah, lights out.
That defense is lights out.
Got it. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm about to go their defense, man.
All right, Jared.
I'm taking Pittsburgh, man. I'm going with the old Asian veteran, man. I'm going with A-Rod, man.
You are the 100% upset guy. You are the
DK back too, though. DK is back this game.
DK back. That fourth quarter Rodgers put on, man. It was precision. Precision, man. He can beat you with his mind. And I don't trust CJ. I don't trust CJ.
You are the upset master, man. We're gonna call you King Upset. That's what
Remember, you heard it first. Yeah, you heard it first. Texas defense is tough though, but if the Pittsburgh jump out on them early, I got Pittsburgh winning that game.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the veterans, man. Go with the veterans.
And you figure the Niners Eagles. I feel like it's a good consensus that it's all the Eagles, correct?
Go Birds, baby.
Not Birds.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Ultimate upset guy, man. This guy is bad.
I think the most physical team wins this game, and I think the Niners gonna be more physical than y'all.
That's a bold statement right there.
I know, right? Hot take. Clip that, guy. Clip that one.
I got it.
But all right, man. Look. Outside of that, man, we 6 minutes over, but it's all right though because it was a good show. You know what I'm saying? We had some good people in here, man. We had some first timers, which is Jared. Shout out to Jared, man. Shout out to the whole family, man. Shout out to
Thanks for having me,
I wish your homeboy could have been over here too because he was a Niners fan. But yeah, Jared, he'll be back on the post game show, man, on Monday. Man, like I said, just stay tuned, man. We Gotti sandwich I got on the way out.
Hey, I just want to thank all the fans. Keep subscribing, keep those numbers going. And like I said, It's all day. It's always go Birds.
Hey, we'll see y'all for the post game on Monday and the pregame on next Saturday.
That's right, Jared. What you got for the people out there, Jared?
I'll come back anytime.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Look, with that being said, hey, peace, love, and hair grease, man. We love y'all, but it's time to go. Well, holla at y'all. Peace.
Fellow on the beat.